Hi everybody, welcome to another episode of Movers and Shakers in Paarl. Today we've got someone that doesn't need an introduction. She's recently been taking part in Miss SA pageant through to the regional finals or regional finalist. Her name is Tamaryn Green, and I think she can tell us more about this journey from going to a primary school in Paarl all the way to a Miss SA pageant finalist. Tamaryn, thanks a lot for meeting me.
It's a pleasure. Thank you for inviting me.
Cool. Yeah, thanks for speaking to me. And I know this is a long weekend with your family, so probably no pageant, no studies, so you're all free.
Just family time, you know. Easter, enjoying the buns and the ingelegde vis. Yes.
Tamaryn, so quickly, just by way of introduction, primary school and high school?
I was born in Worcester.
Okay, cool.
Yes.
All right.
And I stayed there for 10 years.
All right.
And then I moved to Paarl.
Okay.
But I did spend majority of my childhood and growing up here in Paarl. So I went to William Lloyd Primary School.
All right.
And then I went to New Orleans Secondary.
Okay.
And currently I'm in my 6th year studying medicine at UCT.
Perfect. So, highlight of your career, your schooling career.
There's quite a few, eh?
Okay, no, then from 1 to 3.
Should I name them all? Okay, so at the primary school I was at in Worcester, I was named, like, I was chosen to be a narrator in one of our shows at the school, which it was a real privilege for a grade 3 student to be chosen to be the narrator of the whole show. So that was lovely. And at William Lloyd, it would have to be, I was deputy head girl.
Okay.
So that was great. And through William Lloyd, I actually, no, I'm joking, it wasn't through William Lloyd, it was through my previous primary school where I got buoyant in swimming. So that was also,
nice.
Yes, so I did that.
Sporty and brainy.
Something like that. And then at New Orleans Secondary School, it will have to be, I was head girl there. So that was amazing. And just the school itself is probably a highlight. I don't know how to explain to you. New Orleans Secondary is amazing and it's a highlight in its own. Yeah.
Perfect. So why? So of course after matric straight into university. Why medical?
I've always wanted to do medicine, but I think my dad really wanted to be a doctor.
Okay. Oh, nice.
And he always said that to us. And you know, because of the apartheid era, it was difficult for them to get into that. And I think because of that, my mind just drifted towards medicine. I started it and I loved it. So it's great that I actually did love it, you know? And that's how medicine started.
Okay. So no gap year, straight into university?
No, straight into varsity.
Varsity. And where did you say, UCT or?
UCT.
UCT, perfect. So do you live there while you study?
I'm staying there on residence.
Nice. Okay, so you said you in your 6th year, so that is like the in-service
That's the final year.
Yeah, okay.
Now after 6th year you do 2 years of internship.
Yeah.
And then you do 1 year community service.
Okay.
Then you get to do your own thing.
Okay, 6, 7, 8, 9, like 10. Like your 10th year you start working.
No, like the internship is basically work. So they pay you, but you're still under supervision. So you're not a registered doctor. Because they still feel we need some supervision.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah, and then after ComServe, that is when you can do your own thing.
Nice. So do you apply now for your internship?
We apply this year.
Oh, so you don't have yet?
I haven't yet. It's happening later on in this year.
And they can station you anywhere in South Africa?
You get 3 options that you get to put down. One has to be rural, and then the other 2 wherever. And just depending on how many people apply to the same place, how lucky you are to get the place you want. Otherwise, you get placed anywhere.
So medical 6th year, when did the application form come for Miss World? Miss SA.
Miss South Africa.
For South Africa.
The application's always been there.
Oh, nice. Okay.
I've always wanted to do it. It's been every year I wanted to fill out the form. But as I've said to a lot of people, I always wanted to finish medicine first. Of course, And being a doctor is also I'm very passionate about that. I want to be a really great doctor one day. And then this year, the plan was I was going to participate.
Okay.
So I started preparing for it, and then there was this whole change of the competition. I don't know if you know about it, but the competition's happening over a short amount of time this year.
All right.
So usually the competition would happen over 6 months, but now it's only over 3 months.
Okay.
So
Why make it shorter?
I think that the Miss South Africa, I think they're trying to remodel it, modernize it, which is great because even the regionals was open to public, and that was never the case.
Okay.
So they're really trying to spice it up, which I love, and which is why I'm also really excited to be participating this year. And yeah, so now the competition, it was positioned in this way that if I win or when I win, then it's in May, and then I can't finish my year, my studies. So I was in this position: do I finish first? Do I participate? But my heart was just.
Okay.
I would have been sad this whole year if I didn't participate because I was ready.
So you're saying if it finishes in May this year and you win,
yes,
you can't finish.
Yes, I'm setting aside the last 6 months of my course.
Oh, and you can do that.
Yes.
Okay,
I've
perfect.
spoken to the university and they've been very supportive.
Okay. So what happens is you fill in the application, you submit it to the pageant coordinators, they give you a call, what you send portfolio of evidence? What is it?
No, you just have the application, you send it in, they give every girl an opportunity.
Nice, okay.
So anyone can show up to the regionals who's interested, and then that's where the judging happens of who's the finest from the region to go through to.
So do you model or do they ask questions?
So what happens is there were 2 rounds of judging. The first one was in a cocktail dress, and then you just walk and they want to see your stage personality, how you interact, your confidence, all of those things. And then the second round is your bikini round. They just want to see that you have a healthy body. It doesn't have to be skinny. You can be curvy, but just someone who's looking after themselves.
Great,
And then they ask every girl a question. You don't know what the question's going to be. And they judge you on your answer.
Okay.
So all of that is how they judge the first round.
Okay.
Yeah.
What was your question?
My question was how I would solve crime in South Africa. Yes.
And what was the answer?
I said education.
Nice, okay.
Yeah, because I just believe that all the problems we have in South Africa is due to inequality with education. So if we can give everyone equal opportunities through education, there won't be reason for crime. So that's what I said.
Wow, it's like a real Miss Essay answer.
You know, but you're standing there and you're just like, say this properly, and you forget your words, and
it's not prepared question.
No,
off the cuff.
It's not. Yes.
Okay. What other questions? Just for instance, what other questions did they ask?
Wow, they asked one lady what she would do to assist with the water crisis.
Okay.
They asked another lady why she entered South Africa.
Okay.
Their role models. It was a whole variety. Of
So that's the first round, and then you go home, and then there's a second round.
So the second round is still going to happen. And then we also had to hand out an actual form with all our achievements in the past. So like your resume. So they look at that as well.
Okay.
And so what's happening is on the 17th of April.
Okay, we need to remember that date.
17th of April, we all being flown down to Johannesburg. For 2 rounds of judging again. And they're flying us back on the same day. So they're just flying us in and out to be judged. So it's again dress, cocktail and bikini wear, and then I think they do separate private interviews with the ladies. On a more of a in-depth level, you know? So
So when you said you were planning or you preparing for Miss SA for this year, how were you preparing? Mentally or like eating?
It involves a lot. It's mentally, it's so mentally just, taking on all that responsibility and am I ready this year? Will I be able to represent the country the way I want to? And I was doing that. I was reading up on the pageant itself, just to find out what the actual essence of the pageant is. I was definitely gymming, eating properly. Yeah, and just asking people about what they think about the competition. And I have a cousin who also really loves Miss South Africa, and she knows a lot about it. And she also, she could ask me questions. She could see, are you prepared for this? So how was the feeling of getting notified that you through to the second round? Is it a letter, SMS, phone call? No, they announced it there on the day it will be announced.
Oh wow!
C2
Nice.
in front of everyone. It was amazing.
So how many go through?
So from every region, it depends on how many girls they think can qualify and make it to the finals. So from our region, Cape Town was 7. And PE 3, and then I think it was KZN or Durban that had 4. So now we're going to Johannesburg, and there's another one happening there
Wow.
just before the finals.
Okay, so the second round, once you're through to the
Then
pageant.
it's the big one.
Yeah.
Yes.
So when does this one finish? When is the finals of Miss SA?
On the 27th of May.
Okay, wow,
It's
wow,
happening
it's like
now.
yeah.
Yes.
Okay, so Miss SA apart, a
Yes.
bit about Tamaryn Green.
Tamaryn Green.
Right. Passions, hobbies, what you do with your life?
Hobbies. I honestly, with my free time, I love spending time with my friends and family.
Okay.
Just because with medicine you're so busy.
Yeah,
Whenever
yeah.
you're free, you just want to see people who make you happy.
Yeah. Okay,
And
nice.
trust me, my friends are amazing. My family, when I leave them, I just feel renewed and ready to take on the next.
Yeah.
So whenever I can see them, I do that.
Okay.
I really love hiking.
Okay.
I'm actually on a goal to try to do as many hikes as I can this year.
How far away?
Already done 4.
Nice. Which
So,
ones?
I've done Lion's Head and I've done Table Mountain. I did Kromrivier. I don't know if people know
Yeah.
that one. And what was this? Oh, Jonkershoek.
Okay, cool.
In Stellenbosch.
So when you're doing Paarl Mountain.
Oh yes, I haven't actually done Paarl Mountain. I used
Yeah.
to do it all the time
Yeah.
as a child with my dad. I think
Yeah.
that's why I felt like I've done it already, but I should do it again.
Okay.
Yeah, and then I really love swimming.
Okay.
So if there's a pool, the ocean, I'll be in the water, whether it's cold or not.
Yeah.
Those are the things that I
Okay.
really enjoy.
Who is your mentor in your life, or the person that when you have a bad day you pick up
Yeah.
the phone? Who's that person?
It will have to be my dad.
Okay.
He's also my role model.
Okay.
I just think that, he's really the strongest man that I know. He's taught me the ways of life in terms of the beauties as well as the nastiest sides of life through his experiences.
Yeah.
And he's always there to listen.
Okay.
He's a very stern man. So at times you scared to actually, you don't want to call him because you're just like, what will he say?
Yeah.
But they always surprise you
Yeah.
because they never react the way you think they're gonna react. They're always amazing.
Yeah.
So he's the person when I have a
Okay.
problem, I can pick up the phone and he'll be there.
Yeah. So are you Instagram, Facebook, or Twitter?
Wow. I'm probably more on Instagram.
Right. Okay.
I used to be more on Facebook, Twitter, not a lot
Right.
at all.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay. So if you had a billboard up, what would be on the billboard?
For
Yeah, for you now. So if you had a billboard up in Paarl, if that's your message to the world, what would it be?
Wow. A message that I want to just express to anyone is
Yeah.
to always be themselves.
Yeah.
That is just something I would love to teach everyone.
Yeah.
Just be the best version of who you are.
Yeah.
And if somehow I could put that message through a billboard, I would do it. Really.
I wanted to ask you. So you said, like, when we started chatting, that you first, once you in this pageant, you spoke about the agency, or you have to ask permission. Like, what is it? Once you through, you have someone, and you have to bounce off all ideas off this person. How does it work?
We have like social media people who advise us,
Okay.
as well as like they monitor us just to see for ourselves to protect us as well. Like with Facebook, okay, so I asked them if it was fine to talk to you, and they were like, no, like it's 100% go for it. They were very happy about it.
Yeah.
But I know that there are people that try to exploit the women through the competition. So they just try to prevent that.
Okay, cool. Okay,
Yeah,
cool.
That's why.
Yeah. So if you weren't a medical doctor, what would you be doing?
I have no idea.
Never thought of it.
I don't know, because I've always just been a stage person.
Okay. Okay.
Stage personality and then medicine. And a lot of people have always told me I should go into promotion, like just promoting things for companies, because I enjoy talking to people. I enjoy interacting, and I can sell a product if I have to.
Yeah.
But I don't want to sell things for people, so that wasn't a passion. Medicine was just everything.
Okay. And ever had a job through this period, like earning student money?
So I do modeling as well. That I've done for 4 years.
Okay.
That's with Boss Models, the agency in Cape Town.
Okay.
And actually it's amazing. I've always wanted to do that as well, and people always encouraged me to do it, but I was always worried about medicine. The course itself is a lot of money.
Yeah.
So I was always worried about putting more strain on my parents, because building up your portfolio in modeling requires photography.
Yeah, of course.
And then one day there was a charity fashion show happening at UCT, And one of my friends encouraged me to go, and I went for the audition, and the guy there, you know, fashion, fashion designers always, the skill, just tall enough. And I did it, and I didn't know that Boss Models would be scouting ladies there. And then after the competition, they called me out on stage, and they said, we are awarding you a contract. You don't have to pay for anything.
Wow.
We'll start up your portfolio, and that was a blessing. And I was like, there's a reason.
Yeah, 100%.
God brought this to me, and I can't say no. And my parents were happy for me, and so I did modeling.
Okay.
And that was a good way of making money. Also, just less strain on my parents. It was my own pocket money. I buy my own clothes. That was lovely. With medicine, it was a bit difficult, but my agency was amazing, and they really helped me get jobs without sitting in those queues in the castings. I had to go for them every now and then. And then I'd also do promotion work where I can to make some money. So it's always just like the little side job.
Oh, cool.
Yeah.
So what would you want to specialize in medicine?
I'm very passionate about children.
Okay, cool. So pediatrician.
So pediatrics.
Okay.
I would say pediatric surgery. That's where my heart is drifting to at the moment.
So it's children.
Yes.
But to have them to look after them.
Well, I want to have them as well. I want to have them, and that's what I have to consider, because I want a family, but I also want to be a good doctor, and I'm like, will I have time for my family? So it's a lot of things to consider.
So if you look at Paarl now, if you could change one thing in Paarl?
Yes.
What would it be?
Wow. Probably going to be a very deep answer. I would want to change the inequality because it's evident, and it has a lot to do with the apartheid system and how they uprooted all the colored people from their communities. And you know, we know the history.
100%.
So I would like that, you know. But I also don't know if I do, because a lot of the reasons why our colored community is, you know, this happy, vibrant, down to earth community is because of that. But there's definitely more downfalls than advantages to that happening. So I would really want just to get the equality there.
Oh, perfect. So tell me now, with the pageant, you said it's changed. Can like a community influence, like, you know, the Ghetto Idols with the SMS?
Yes.
Is that not, how does it work this year?
Last year there was voting, every other year there was voting. This year I'm not so sure.
Oh man.
I think because, it might still happen when the finalists are announced.
Okay.
But I think because of all this change, they're still also figuring exactly out how this is going to work. But I'll definitely let you know if their voting system starts.
Yeah, no, definitely. So I just wanted to say, seeing that you know so much about this pageant. So you have a Miss World and you have a Miss Universe.
Yes.
So explain to me Miss Universe means all the planets. And Miss World means all the countries.
Do you understand?
I really want to know.
Trust me, to this day I'm still like, okay, I think the name of the competition just is a Miss Universe. You know, there's a lot of controversy around that, because what happens if an alien comes down and they're like, you never gave us the opportunity? But other than the naming of the competitions, Miss World is more focuses on humanitarian only. Like, she has a project. Okay. Any humanitarian project that she wants to fulfill, she takes it on. So that's how I followed Jolene's style. She also just focused on that. Whereas Miss Universe has a lot more responsibilities. Okay. She's involved in a number of things at one time. She doesn't just have the one project.
But no, who enters Miss Universe?
So
how do you get into Miss Universe?
If I win Miss South Africa, I can enter Miss Universe.
Okay.
The board, or the panel of people behind Miss South Africa, they decide, or they help you decide which one you would do better in.
Alright, okay, so it's okay.
So it's personality and it's what you have to offer, all of these things. But they definitely do consider where you want to.
Okay. So for Tamaryn Green, is there a second name or not?
No.
Okay, cool.
So I've always wanted a second name, but now I'm fine with it.
So for Tamaryn Green, 5 years time, so we've got two scenarios. We've got scenario 1.
Yes.
Wins Miss SA, can't finish medical.
Yes.
what's the 5-year plan? Or the scenario 2 is must finish medical 2018, and then what's the 5-year plan?
Wait, what was the first one? It was win Miss South Africa? And
But because you can't finish
Okay.
medical, so
so, scenario 1, which, praise the Lord, is the scenario. Win Miss South Africa, really just live my heart out in Miss South Africa.
yeah,
Focus on what I'm passionate about
Yeah.
and bring about that change. And then enter Miss World or Miss Universe.
Yeah.
Take it to another level.
nice.
And finish that. Then go back to my studies.
Okay, perfect.
Finish my 6th year.
Yeah.
Qualify.
Yeah,
Hopefully start with my internship.
yeah.
And I really want to get married
Mm.
and have a family.
Mm.
Those
Yeah,
are the goals. The
okay.
goal, Miss South Africa, be a brilliant doctor, family, kids,
Be a brilliant mom.
husband. I
And
just,
life.
you know? Yes.
So, as Paul, I've also did some history, but I'm not 100% sure. Has there been a Miss SA from Paul?
No, there hasn't.
Okay. Because I know the Tamaryn Green was the closest
She
to.
got very close. to
Yeah,
it,
2002.
Yes,
Okay, so
yes.
there's a possibility for the first Paul Miss SA.
Definitely.
Okay, cool.
How exciting is that?
Wow, it's like.
And I received so much support, eh?
Yeah.
From Paul, and it's. I just wanna. Can I do it here? I just
Yeah.
wanna. I wanna thank everyone
Mm.
for all the posts, all
Mm.
the comments,
Mm.
the shares. I am seeing it. Trust me. I'm trying to keep up with it. I just want you guys to know that, and I appreciate it so much. It just
Mm.
motivates me.
Oh, totally.
You know.
Yeah.
And it shows me that I can do this.
And but the funny thing is, like, you always think no one will support you.
Yeah.
It's a weird, like with me also, I always, like when I did this, it's like you always thought, okay, I'm gonna have my friends, I'm gonna have
Yeah.
my family, but everybody's gonna think,
Yeah.
no, it's
Yeah.
fine.
But I don't know if I ever actually felt that
Mm.
way. I don't know, just growing up and the people I've interacted with as I grew up.
Yeah.
It's my mission
Mm.
to, you know, build good relationships with people in a genuine level.
Mm.
And from all the relationships I have built
Mm.
throughout my life, it's been good.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
I didn't ever worry there would be anyone who, you know?
Not support you, yeah.
Well, that's the hope.
Okay.
Yeah.
So lastly, what is your pet hate about human beings? What's the
Wow.
one thing you can't stand? Like, I've recently have impatient. Like, I'm very impatient
Okay.
for human beings. Like, if you take your time, I get
Yes.
impatient.
Punctuality.
Yeah. Okay.
Like
Yeah, you are on time
I'm a
today.
punctual
Yeah, perfect.
person,
Yeah.
and wow, it can be 5 minutes late, but I will be annoyed. And
Okay.
sometimes I just need to.
Mm. Mm. Okay.
It's okay.
Okay.
People have lives, you know. That's it.
Tamaryn, so from our side, all the best for Miss SA.
Thank you very much.
I mean, we're really rooting for you. I hope you get into that second round,
Yes.
right?
Yes.
So when you're flying down, did you say?
17th of April.
April, and then you'll know there, like you said, you'll know there whether you're through.
No,
or-
no, no. That's different. They'll tell
Okay.
us sometime after that.
Okay, but we're rooting for you. I hope the SMS thing comes in. So we can
just-
buy those
I'm
bulk-
just so excited.
Those bulk. How's it feel? I mean, what is ours? What's the?
It's so
Surreal,
exciting.
yeah.
Miles, I can't explain it to you. It's, you know, like you've always wanted to do something with your
Mm.
life,
Mm.
and it's happening.
Mm.
And just seeing the response that I'm
Yeah.
getting from people, whether I win the competition or not,
Mm.
I found my thing.
Mm. Yeah.
Like I have a purpose.
Yeah.
People are responding to me, they trust me, and I can still continue doing that,
Mm.
whether I win the competition or not.
Yeah.
So it's just amazing.
Yeah, it's not probably like that dream come true type of feeling.
Yeah, something like that.
Okay.
Something
So
like that.
so you're waiting for on the stage in probably Sun City. It will probably be the final in Sun
It's
City.
it's no longer in Sun. You see, the whole competition.
Wow. Okay.
It's at the Sun Arena now. It's
Okay.
a new building that's
Okay.
being promoted
Yeah.
through Sun International.
Oh, from my side, girly, I wish you
Thank you
get
so
that.
much. Pray.
Yeah, I really wish
The
you
Lord
get that.
really, like God has a plan.
Yeah. But thanks so much for liking or continue with your ingelegde
Woo!
vissen.
Met die koppie tea. Met my koppie tea.
Okay, thanks a lot,
Thank you
madam.
very
Thanks,
much.
madam.